This is Charlie Parsons for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and live on DAZN. Chantelle, Cameron, we're back. It's a pleasure to see you in London. Firstly, how are you and congratulations?
I'm good, thank you, and it's good to see you. Long time.
It has been a long time. First on the new channel as well, so we'll celebrate that one. You've done a lot of media today, but you're still smiling. Good. I know, yeah.
I'm smiling on the outside, but inside I'm like, oh.
I thought,
but good job, it's you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Just firstly, here today, press conference signing with Frank Warren, a new chapter in your career. How delighted are you?
I'm literally over the moon. Like, I'm so glad that it's over the line. It's announced and got a fight date that's going to be announced on Tuesday, and the future's looking bright, and I'm in good spirits. I'm positive, and I think Frank, TNT and Queensbury are going to give me my best years yet.
The tweet that Matchroom put out all seemed very amicable and everything in terms of on their side and your side, in that they wish you the best. We know that they've got a great working relationship now themselves with Queensbury. Just on your side, it was all done in an amicable, good way?
It was done about 6 weeks ago. Obviously, my manager said about my feelings and kind of where do I go if the trilogy fight isn't there, and move trainer, move team, and it seemed like the right thing to do is a whole completely fresh start and kind of move on with my career and everything. Just have a mix up, and I think you get bad backlash for that, but at the same time it's good for me, and I'm the one that's boxing. It's my career, so I should be making my decisions. But everyone's been prodding there today because I thought it was amicable, and everyone's been prodding with Eddie Hearn in an interview or something yesterday saying that I'm not grateful for what they've done for me, but I'll get it across. I am very grateful. I've had some great nights with Matchroom. The Matchroom staff have been unbelievable, and some of them have been, hopefully still talk to me and still stay friends, because they've been like really good. But I was just a bit shocked at that, because it was amicable. I am grateful, but it's just come to an end, and we just parted ways, and it made sense for both parties to part ways. So I was a bit like didn't really know why I was getting told all that today, because I didn't watch it, and I was a bit like, oh well, it is what it is. But onto better things now, and on the positive side, I've got a new chapter, new promoter, and they're going to get behind me all the way.
When I spoke to Frank, obviously he's not got the biggest female stable, but I said a signing like that obviously cements that position in terms of female fighters and everything, and a talented fighter like yourself and the accolades that you've got. From the conversations you've had with him, excited, and we expect, and I'm not going to reveal now, but another announcement pending at some point soon?
Yeah, the announcement on Tuesday, but I'm actually not here. I'm in Puerto Rico.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So it was meant to be on Tuesday, but because I'm out to Puerto Rico, they very kindly done the announcement today, so that I. Well,
that's overboard, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they pulled out the stops to make this happen for me today, so that I can get to Puerto Rico on Monday. But I think Frank and TNT are really going to get behind me and support me and have my back and get me them belts back.
Well, I'm actually not around on Tuesday myself, so lucky we are catching up today. What are you off to Puerto Rico for? Holiday or camp or
business?
Oh, business. Very nice, very nice. I suppose then, just moving forward, what's the plan? Activity, of course, but are there any names, anything you're targeting? How do you envision the next sort of 12 months playing out?
Yeah, I've obviously got a fight locked in that's announced on Tuesday. There's another fight that we're in talks about in October, so obviously we are holding our hopes up for the trilogy fight to happen, but who knows what happens. It's boxing, ain't it? And kind of if the trilogy doesn't happen, we've already got someone for October, and that's going to be a massive fight, a big fight, and fight that we both want, so it'll be good.
Do you think with the relationship that Queensbury now have with Matchroom, and the fact that they're potentially talking about, I don't know, 5v5s in the UK and stuff like that, that does sort of pave the way and allow a potential, like we say, Katie Taylor trilogy, and everyone, all parties still work together to make that happen?
Yeah, 100%. Eddie and DAZN wanted the trilogy, so I don't think it was down to Eddie and DAZN, because it was Katie and her manager that didn't want it. So it kind of depends if Katie wants it, or Katie wants to retire, or Katie wants an easy fight. That I was told that's why she didn't fight me for the trilogy before it was announced she'll be fighting Amanda. So Katie said she wanted an easier fight before the Amanda fight was even set and they even were speaking. So the plan, I think, I don't know, but it was going to be an easier fight for Katie instead of fighting me for trilogy. But then obviously she got a massive opportunity where she should have grabbed with both hands, and I would have too, in all honesty, because she's getting a massive payday, a rematch with Amanda. But that weren't her plan when she pulled out the trilogy with me.
What was your sort of initial reaction when we saw it announced? Because we were quite shocked. And then Eddie and Matchroom and everyone come out and said, look, they allowed Katie Taylor to go. They weren't going to hold a fighter of their opportunity. It's on Netflix. It lands on that massive card over there. How do you expect that fight to play out? Up at 140 pounds, I believe.
Yeah, so I think, to be fair, I think Katie's got a massive opportunity, and bloody hell, you should be happy for both of them, because they're both getting a huge payday, massive exposure, so you can't blame her, because it's unbelievable what they're doing. It's like, who would turn down that money? You'd be mad too. But I think the tables are going to turn, because usually Katie has the matchroom bubble around her, but she's not. She's going to be on Amanda Serrano's promotion. Amanda's queen of MVP, so she's not going to have that bubble, and she's not going to get any favours, is she? So I'm going to go for an Amanda win.
What is the feeling towards Katie? Because it was always very, I suppose, amicable, probably one of the better words. It's business, and like neither of you were ever sort of verbal or rude with each other, but obviously there was a bit of a sour taste left with you after the fact that the trilogy didn't happen and the reasons why it didn't happen. Well, what's your feelings now?
So the sour taste is being headbutted like that, like it's boxing. The heads, like there's a video where she literally leans off the rope and nuts me, and you can't say that was accidental, and it split my head clean open. So obviously, she's a great fighter. What she's done is amazing, but she fought a dirty fight, and it worked. She won. She would throw a flurry of punches, hold me so I couldn't work, and that's all that happened all night. And blood was gushing down my face, and all of that. So I have lost a bit of respect for her, yeah, because she done what she had to do to win, and it worked. But was that boxing? No, it was dirty. And I was having to do whatever I could to get her off me, because she was holding on to me for dear life and making sure my arms were tied up and I couldn't move. So, I don't really have the same respect anymore.
Well, Chantelle, lovely to catch up here in London today. You've done a lot of media, however. I wouldn't have guessed that it was your last interview. I think you're very on time. I'm happy with that. Just a final message to your fans and supporters. Get yourself to Puerto Rico. Get yourself in the sun. Happy days.
Thank you.
Final message?
So my final message is thank you to all my sponsors that have supported me. I wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for them keeping supporting me when the tables were down and I didn't have news and I was kind of up in the air. So massive thank you to my sponsors, my family that supported me through the dark times, because it hasn't been easy with me the last few months. My family and friends, and my supporters. I can't wait to be back in the ring. It gets announced Tuesday, and not just saying this, but I'm coming with a vengeance, and I feel like my mindset's completely different now, and if they thought I was good before, I think wait until you see me now.
Chantelle Cameron, thank you very much for speaking to us. A debut on a new channel on the Stomping Ground.